Can Vetemune PvP? Well, let's find out. Subscribe and like for more videos like this. We start off in Nosek. Here we see Vetemune in a stabber with a gold core. Epic! Also already maxed his implants. We see him quickly lock Eden in a Cinnaball. Vetemune approaches, but then trying to get his optimal, and at the same time gets within the Cinnaball's optimal and takes a hit. The Cinnaball is obviously built for speed, but true Webifier thanks to a quick catch. He can't rely on that today. Vetemune have some really nice hits, but we all see that he ain't alone. Cinnaball goes down. Next fight, Vetemune finds a Raven Striker. With a speed stabber this ain't too scary to slap. He sets 10k orbit for convenience, but changes his mind and uses the speed to bump the Raven off the gate. A known tactic. But this puts Vetemune in a less good state. But it's a Raven. Mesh put, this guy takes the first hit, because the Raven understands that he's a bigger target. But still, it's a Raven Striker. So Raven tries to attack Vetemune, and Vetemune takes a few hits before he activates the damage control. Did he miss it? Was this the plan? We just don't know. The Raven is taking some heavy damage, and I have to wonder what this Raven have fitted. Cause he goes down very quick. As the Raven tries to neutralize the cap, Vetemune does take some damage, but he got the extender ready. As Vetemune can see that the Raven is going nowhere, puts orbit at 22k and lights a cigarette. And you can see how quick Vetemune aligns towards the gate. And as soon as the Dramiel is visible, he turns towards him. And then going back to finish the Raven. To then, unfortunately, lose the Dramiel. This happens to even the best players. I should know. The third fight, Vetemune and his friend hangs in Deklet, a place known for heavy drinking ex-wives. Vetemune sits in a hurricane with a green core. Man, you look poor. Hide that shit for the next video, unless you're showing off. Now Bruce in the Succubus lands, and Gadgetsosaurus with a Cinnaball. You see how quickly Vetemune approaches the Cinnaball with dual webs not to be kited. It's a success. Great hits on a parked Cinnabon, obviously trying to get as much ISK as they can. Finally, they can split the loot of 10 million ISK. After his taste of 5 million ISK for only 3 hours of gate camp and a slightly angry wife, blinded by riches, he don't mind the science 95 kilometers away. If that were me, you'd be dead, attacking a daredevil, and God knows what the daredevil did. But he's gone, and the helpless arbitrator is next. I can just imagine Vetemune screaming, "Remove the bubble!" Cause he did. And this saved Vetemune's ass. Even angry now since he had to leave that loot behind, it's time to grab a miner. Omega is expensive, don't judge. Yeah, what can I say? Embarrassing. Next up is Johnny Utah in a Talvar Assault. I gotta be honest, where does he find these people? Dual webs on it, since Johnny also get close, so he don't wanna lose that target. Now since Johnny have a neon gas nanocore, or no nanocore, since Talvar can't have that voyage core to get the hell out of there, he's now screwed. And this is what I call overkill. Vetemune, you had him. Vetemune is back in his golden stabber, attacking Wrecking Ball in Azaleas. And as you see here, Vetemune really hurried not to lose him. Some insane DPS from 4 people, very nice kill. And here we can see Vetemune being hurt. All pilots rush to see if it's even possible, and I would not believe it myself if I didn't see it. Rammstein in a prophecy lands to finish him off. But what's this? Vetemune activates the shield extender and damage control. Rammstein was fooled! Vetemune gets the loot. But then, enemy Raven lands. With a cargo full of valuable Omega ISK. Vetemune bravely run. Vetemune in the stabber, outnumbered, versus a Celestial Interdictor. And a worm, a deadly combination, if they have drones. Vetemune attacks the worm first because he needs to remove the DPS from the field. And luckily that worm was fitted with fireworks, because it blows up in a second. But the battlefield have changed. It's now a Cinnaball here too. What can he do now? Well, of course loot the wreck, but that's a given. But then, it seems he will try to tank them, parked at the gate. Are they hitting him with soft dildos? I can't believe my eyes! He jumped! But on the other side, Mesputa is ready. Mesputa is ready. And a Tempest lands. This can be a tough fight. We got 2 cruisers on one side of the gate. That will dump in about 40 seconds. No time to waste. They will try to hunt down the Tempest before they jump. Luckily that Tempest was made out of wet paper. And the Cinnabon was not that scary anyway. GC on the loot. Next we see another Tempest. Who are these people? Vetemune is back in the green trailer park hurricane. The Tempest is hungry, beautiful and approaching. Vetemune is stabbed by 3 webbers, so you know he won't be moving. But it's not too bad. 8k is a good range. He just have less DPS and less tank than the Tempest, so he's dead. Unless he bumps Vetemune so he gets harder to be hit. Oh my god! Then Vetemune decides to approach the Tempest and yeah. Well done. I assume that stunt killed your friend too. Now, but this is Vetemune we're talking about. They of course got another shot at the Tempest. Incredible! He was just standing there, just like I would. So I bet he's tanked and prepared for this fight. Okay. Did he play hard to get or? Tamari's in a worm. He shit out an egg and have a hard time to keeping range. Now I'm not surprised, since Vetemune Stabber goes over 99,000 kilometers in a second if his phone battery is low. But he dual webs and put up a good fight. I was actually cheering for this guy. Until Vetemune wrecked him for 2,500 damage 3 times. Vetemune takes the loot and leave just as a nullsec multi-boxer with cargoes full of PI land. This is something you don't see. A standstill between 2 speedy ships. Whoops, that armor sound woke that guy up. Master Yoda is faster than Vetemune, so he gets away. It's a very nice escape if you ask me. A good pilot with a good nanocore. Now is Vetemune a good PvPer? Well, I'm kidding. Of course he is. His mind is in the right place as he both starts and responds to fights. I also like that he's not afraid of taking chances, and with his knowledge, many of those chances is paying off. A really fun PvPer who makes the best of what he got. A stabber, an impressive pilot with just as an impressive wingman. Let me know if you want more videos like this, and I see you guys again.